The next two, so we need to satisfy, just to recap, the certainty, the variety, the significance and the connection as our physical needs. And once we feel comfortable in those, then we evolve to our higher needs, which is growth and contribution. Now, the irony of this, the people who focus on growth and contribution right now are going to be the ones that are also going to help others feel that sense of connection, certainty, variety, significance, and they're the ones that are going to grow and innovate and lead people out of this crisis.
Yeah. No, awesome. Excited to hear about these two.
Cool. So, look, the biggest thing is the ones we've just talked about are probably the main focus for people's health and mental well-being and productivity right now. But then beyond that, we need to just take a little bit of time to think about, just take some time. And my biggest tip to satisfy need for growth and your biggest satisfying need for contribution right now is just scheduling in your week just an hour. An hour more would be great, but just find 1 hour that's committed in your week to go, right, this is my hour where I'm going to learn something. I'm going to download an audiobook. I'm going to watch a podcast. I'm going to watch one of these videos, whatever it might be, to get you at least thinking a little bit differently and learning something new that you didn't previously know. Because when you take that and you assimilate it into your situation, we start to give ourselves options and different ideas on where to move from. So that's one part. That'll be the personal growth will lead to external growth. And adding in just one thing you can do to help others. So with a focus of contribution. And it might simply be knowing that you've run out of toilet paper and finding the shelves fully stacked and avoiding the urge to buy 20 packs. Yeah. And I know we can't right now, but you get the idea. Yeah. And leaving some on the shelf. Like I was in the shops yesterday. I needed to get some milk, and we use like Long Life coconut milk. And there were 4 on the shelf. I would have gotten 4 because we go through a lot of it. And there was this little element of I'll just take 2. If there was only 2 on the shelf, I would have just taken 1 to like leave something there, or at least assess like, okay, how badly do I really need this? Yeah. That's probably the simplest form that everyone can do. But other than that is just looking at if you are in a position where you are fortunate enough to have some cash flow and be relatively safe and secure, like donating, buy an extra tin of food at the shops and drop it into a shelter package or like a charity bin, all those kind of things. So just finding ways to be able to give back for the purpose of giving back. If you're a business owner, the contribution now becomes a focus of, instead of making profits for yourself, for the short term, if you're in a position to do this, at least keeping as many people employed or at least some cash flow coming to them as much as possible. But understanding you've got to look after yourself before you. There's the oxygen mask principle. If you're going into debt and the business is going to close because you just keep paying everyone all the way through, that's not going to be good for anyone. But doing what you can to keep some cash going to people to keep them going for a philanthropic focus or a community focus. Yeah. And with those two things, it's going to make you feel good, and those other needs will start to get satisfied across the board. So just aiming to do whatever we can around the growth and contribution, and the rest will start to fall into place as well.
Yeah, I truly believe that that's what people need to start thinking about now. We really need to pull together now in this time and not fight. And we see these people in the shops fighting over things like they're going to run out. And even if we did, I'm sure if you're the type of person that left some or shared or have friends, there's people in camaraderie. We're going to help each other out. If you run out, someone will help you. A stranger will help you if you let people know you've run out. So let's not fight over these resources we've got. Let's share and collaborate, and I think we're going to get through this okay.
Yeah. And it's just a fear response. So the way I frame it, when you see people do that, just tell them, it's like, oh, look, that they're just acting. They don't know what they're doing. They're just acting on what they believe is the best without any other information. So all you can do, if you buy into it, you become part of the problem. When you stay out of it and just like, oh, that's interesting, not with disgust or aggression or, oh my God, this FOMO, this fear of missing out. It's like that there absolutely is enough for everyone. That's okay. That's their pattern, and don't buy into it. That's all you can do.